Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Alright, let's get started. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you press that play button. Like on the way in, it gives me an energetic donation to the channel and it helps me tune into you. And I want to thank each and every one of you for doing so. I so appreciate you doing that. Alright, so let's see what Spirit has to say today. Spirit, give me a message for the overall collective. Now, before I start, collective is any energy, any sign, and energy does not have a designated gender, okay? Flip the roles as you see fit, and take what resonates and leave the rest, baby. The shoe don't fit, it quit. Check your placements. You could have more than one astrological sign in your chart. So let's start. Spirit, can you give me one message for the overall collective, please? One message, one message. Dear. Be kind to yourself and others. Let's be kind. A hawk. Focus. Choose your priorities and eliminate all distractions. One more, Spirit. One more card. My goodness. A swan, grace. Appreciate the beauty inside and all around you. Choose your priorities. Be kind to yourself and others. Appreciate the beauty inside and all around you. They're kind of self-explanatory messages, but maybe somebody needs to hear them, whoever it is out there. Choose your priorities. Maybe somebody is all over the place, distracted. That's why I'm saying focus. Be kind to yourself and others. I think that sometimes we can be kind to others and not see the, I don't know, like we overlook ourselves. And even as a swan, sometimes we can't see the beauty within ourselves. We look at other people and perhaps some of us judge ourselves too harshly based on what we think of aesthetically as beautiful. Maybe we're in that middle state where we're not quite there yet, where we think of ourselves as ugly ducklings, but really we're a swan, right? Let's see what happens here. Let's go into it just a bit further. What is this about the swan? Tell me more about the swan. Projection. And somebody could be projecting their feelings out there in the universe without even realizing it. When we don't feel good about ourselves, we can unknowingly show that to people. And it's not through just our words, but it's also how we carry ourselves. You know, head down, quiet, keep to ourselves. Now, in itself, there's nothing wrong with those attributes. There's nothing wrong with those actions. But it can show how we feel about ourselves. If we project ourselves as, I don't know, how you'd word it. It's the way we carry ourselves can tell a story. It's like nonverbal cues. How we feel about ourselves. Maybe we joke about ourselves too much. You know, or maybe we pick out our flaws without realizing what we're doing. We kind of make it like a joke, but it really isn't. because people can see how self-conscious we are, whether we're aware of that or not. Dignity. And grace is here too as a swan, so you may carry yourself with a lot of grace and dignity. Or maybe you could be prideful. I'm gonna sneeze. Why is it every time I'm doing a reading I'm sneezing? There's got to be something about that. Please don't make me sneeze. I'll have to look into that. What does that mean when I'm sneezing all the time? Every reading I sneeze. That's crazy, but it's true. Okay. Shame. Somebody here doesn't feel good about themselves. Somebody here is jealous of another person and how confident they are. Maybe they even copy this person's demeanor, words. Yeah. Because they don't feel, sorry if I'm sniffling, it's just, can't help it. Something about every time I do a reading, it's like, I don't know, it's crazy. Yeah, projection. I mean, twice projection came up. Somebody is projecting their insecurity out there, and yet they're trying to hide it as if other people can't see it. They feel ashamed of the way they look, or I don't know where they came from. For everybody it's different, but this person's really self-conscious of themselves. Yep. They send out mixed signals. 1 minute they're confident, the next minute they're not. Hang on, I gotta blow my nose. Sorry about that. Alright, so I see like judgment at the bottom of the deck before. Somebody's judging themselves too harshly. Ice is here, so they could appear cold, standoffish. Yeah. There's a projection of confidence that they don't have. They want to change, though. They want to change who they are. They want to change, like, how they think. They want some sort of breakthrough. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Because it just, I don't know. I mean, I think they are, like, copying somebody, though. Yeah. They put up boundaries against people. Don't want people to get too close because they feel like if they do, then the people are going to see that they're not confident. That's what I'm getting here. They don't want people to see how insecure they truly are. Yeah, I love you. They love somebody. They love somebody, and they're afraid to let this person in. Intimacy is here. Yeah, and they're dreaming about this person, possibly time traveling, you know, astral projecting themselves. They're missing a person, but they didn't feel good about themselves. Outwardly, it's, you wouldn't think that. Outwardly, you would think this person thinks a whole lot of themselves. It's an act, basically. They don't at all feel good about themselves. They're stuck in the past with a person that they didn't they didn't feel good enough for. That's what I'm getting. They didn't feel good enough, and they let this person go. And all they do is think about this person, and it was all about self-worth. This person did not feel like they, I don't know, it's not that they couldn't make that person happy, but they didn't want the person to get close to them, because then they would see the damage inside. They would see that they don't have any confidence at all in themselves. They put boundaries up against this person because they were afraid. Yeah, and they presented as cold. Swan's here again. Yeah. Somebody they think of as elegant. Somebody they think of as beautiful. They don't think of themselves like that. And it blocks them in a lot of ways from their happiness. Yeah, they avoided the connection. They avoided the connection, and it was all about self-worth. Chasers here. So maybe they were the runner. They didn't see themselves as a beautiful person. And that's a shame. And that's why Spirit is trying to prod them. See your worth. Because if you can't see your worth, other people are not going to see it either. They're going to see the damage, even if you try to hide it. That's what happens to this person. Secret skeletons. I mean, past hurts. Whatever was said to this person growing up, knowingly or unknowingly, damaged this person. Comparisons to their other siblings or a sibling. Why can't you be more like? Made this person feel like they were less than what they should have been. Like their parents weren't happy with them. Like they had to project this, I don't know, like this persona in order for people to like them. So again, yeah. Their vibration's low. Their self-esteem is really terrible. Yeah. And they weren't, because of that, they're vibrating low. They weren't in harmony with the person that they truly cared about. Because this person was high vibing, and it intimidated them. They didn't feel like they could measure up to that expectation, you know? And maybe they couldn't at that time. They want to make amends, say they're sorry. They might have ghosted this person, hurt this person, made this person feel like they weren't good enough, when it was really them projecting their own feelings onto this person. Yeah, defensive. You know, their words maybe stung. This person was hurt by what they said. Possibly you were hurt by what they said. Yeah. They focused on other things, spread themselves too thin with work or projects, avoided the connection altogether. Yeah. They gave mixed signals to the point where it was over. Yeah. The person had to let go because they really felt, I don't know, like they weren't good enough for this person based on how this person treated them. And the whole time, they really cared. If it was you, they really cared about you. But it was their own feelings of not caring about themselves that created that cold, defensive, outward shell. Confident, but not at all inside. And it made you feel like it was you, when it really was them, you know? Really was them. Spirit, confirm or deny this right away. Judgment's here, yeah? I think you doubted yourself. You judged this situation and felt like you were lacking, when it was really this person projecting their own insecurities and feelings of self-worth onto you. Three of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Yeah, and you released the situation. You moved on based on that. You felt like, whatever, if I'm not good enough, then what can I do? You know, and I don't think it was you. I think it was this person would have done that to anybody. King of Swords. This is a person who is head over heart and outwardly does present as cold. So no matter what, you wouldn't have probably read this person anyways. You wouldn't have been able to read the person that it wasn't you per se. It was really how they felt about themselves. The High Priestess in reverse is here. There's a lot of secrets. And they withdrew from you. There was a misunderstanding. My nose is like, ah. I don't know. Every time I do a reading, somebody's trying to stop me from talking. Queen of Cups is here. You're very loving and healing to this person. And that's why Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, that's why they can't really forget you. They think about you all the time. And they really did want you. But they didn't feel like they would be able to keep you. Because once you found out, you would have walked, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Three of Swords is here in the reverse. They played small. And they created obstacles. Stuck in the past, now dreaming and reminiscing. Might be you also stuck in the past of what other people said to them. You can replay those tapes over and over again in your mind. And it kept them stuck. What people said about them, maybe their parents. And every time they try to break free from that perception, it's like 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. What is it? Page of Wands. They want to communicate with you. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, Page of Cups too. They want an opportunity with you. They want to message you. But I think their insecurity keeps them stalemate with that, you know? It's in their head. Any other card, Spirit, before we end this? Three of Pentacles. They want to team up and collaborate with you. They dream about an opportunity again. They think about you all the time. You might feel them in your energy. You might think about them at times too. Spirit, give me one message here. Affirmation. Something to leave this person with. They want to come forward, and I feel like they will show up in your energy. They will show up in your face because they're in your energy now, but they're going to show up. Eventually, they will, because they just can't stay away from you. You might even see this person. Like, all of a sudden, they'll show up, like, out of the blue. They'll be in the same store as you or whatever. I think they want an opportunity to bump into you. Crown chakra, the head. Pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. You are an answer to their prayer. And they're trying to get to you. And they could be astral projecting into your dreams. They could be telepathically connecting to you. And that's why at times you think and focus on this person who probably hasn't been in your life in a while. Because they're thinking about you. They want to communicate with you. Even to start out as friends, you know what I mean? Get a cup of coffee, hang out, and see if they can find a way back to you. Because you meant something to them. You were really loving to this person. And maybe they never received that in their life. And this is something that triggered them when they got in your company because they didn't really believe in it. Maybe they never was shown that growing up. So they pushed you away. But what they wanted to do was really to embrace that. But their own self-worth sabotaged it. We'll see if the energy stays the same in future readings, but it's not in malice that they did hurt you. It wasn't intentional. They were really hurting themselves when they did it. Thank you so much for joining me today on Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe. I'd love to have you. Till next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.